Back in February, in one of our news videos, we discussed the S650. Now, the S650 is going to be the new Mustang platform that's going to replace the S550. Now, we know it's going to share the underpinnings with the Ford Explorer. It's going to be a rear-wheel drive platform, and we know it's going to show up in 2022 as a 2023 model. Now, the S550 was a great car. They drove well, beautiful interior, and they performed on the racetrack and on the street. But there were some things about the S550 that we definitely think could be done better. So here's the top 5 things we'd love to see in the next generation Mustang. Number 5 on my list is going to be weight. Please, 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 Ford, make this car just a little bit lighter. I mean, S550 Mustangs fully loaded are closing in on 4,000 pounds now, and it's just too heavy of a car. I mean, these are a big car. And I understand crash testing, I understand airbags popping out of everything but the cup holder. I know there's a lot of safety stuff that has to go into these cars, and that adds to the weight. But if you have to make the car even a little bit smaller, just to bring the weight down, I think would be worth it in the end. I know with the Explorer platform, it's probably going to be hard to do, but if there's any way to get these cars down below 3,500, it would make for a much better performing car. Number 4 on my list, I would love to see Ford bring back the Boss 302. Now, the S550, you had all kinds of special editions. You had California Specials, GT350s, GT500s, Bullets, and we know in 2021 we're even getting a Mach 1, but there's no Boss. The 2023 model will be 10 years since the last Boss was made. In my opinion, it's a perfect time to bring it back. My vision is to kind of take what the Mach 1 is and make it a little bit better. Let's keep the Magna Ride. Let's keep the 6-speed Tremec in there. Let's keep all that stuff. Let's get a 5.2 naturally aspirated engine in there. Let's bump the compression, make 500 on motor, make that thing rev a little bit, make a car that really truly is a modern Boss 302. Number 3 on my list, and this one's probably going to get some hate, but let's ditch that 10-speed automatic. Yes, it's a great transmission at the drag strip. It's even fun on a road course if you know how to control it, but for daily driving, it just hunts all the time, and there's just better options out there. Now, can't say ditch it entirely because it's going to have its place in the EcoBoost and maybe the base model Mustang, but you're talking about a Mustang GT, with the power these things are making and the price they're going to start commanding, this should have the DCT in it, and not just have it used in the GT500. So speaking of GT500s, number 2 on my list is the GT500. What I'd love to see with the S650 chassis though is to take it up a notch, maybe even call it the GT500 KR and bring back the king of the road. Now the 760 horsepower car with the DCT is already a monster, but the S650 chassis should have all-wheel drive capability because it's used in other vehicles. Imagine an all-wheel drive 800 horsepower plus DCT transmission GT500. I don't know if the DCT will work with all-wheel drive, but there's a way to do it. You'd be talking about a supercar for far less than your average supercar price. Number 1 on my list is I want to see an electric Mustang. Now we've seen obviously the Mustang Mach-E, and I'm not going to get into the argument whether that is or not a Mustang. Ford calls it a Mustang, but either way, that's more of an SUV. I want to see something like this with an electric power plant. Now we've seen lithium, we've seen the potential of electric with the Mach-E 1400, and now the Cobra Jet 1400 just running bottom 8 to like 170 miles an hour with all electric power. You know, electric is the future, and while I do not want to see gas engines go away, I definitely see the potential of electric, and I think an electric Mustang in the next generation would be a huge hit. Now the S550 has been a great car, and I'm hoping the S650 is even better. Now we have a few years to wait until we see what the S650 brings, but I'm hoping some of the things from the list will make its way on, and the new generation Mustang will be better than ever.